Using the Tonewood-Amp in conjunction with an iDevice and virtual instrument applications can be a very fun and creative experience. In this video, you'll learn how to properly connect the Tonewood-Amp to an iDevice using the iDevice adapter and start working with the MIDI Guitar and SampleTank applications. Before continuing with this video, go to the App Store and download both MIDI Guitar and SampleTank. Both applications have free trial versions that can be downloaded to get you started. If you plan on fully utilizing these applications, it's recommended that you purchase the full versions. Lastly, you'll need to have the iDevice adapter cable, which you can purchase at the ToneWoodAmp website. Let's first go over how to properly connect the Tonewood-Amp to an iDevice. Then we'll learn how to route your guitar's signal through the MIDI Guitar and SampleTank applications. To ensure that everything works the first time, follow these steps. First, verify that your iDevice is allowing MIDI Guitar to access the device's onboard microphone. You can find this option in the iDevice's settings menu. Next, quit any active applications on your iDevice. And make sure no Bluetooth audio devices are connected, as this will possibly interfere with communication between your guitar and the device. Now, turn on the Tonewood-Amp. Plug in the short iDevice adapter to your iDevice. Now connect the long 1/8" cable, one end to the iDevice adapter and the other end to the 1/8" mini plug insert on the Tonewood-Amp. Now launch the SampleTank application. SampleTank is a 4-part multi-timbral sample player, which means that you can trigger up to 4 different MIDI instruments at the same time with a single guitar note. With this app, you can turn your guitar into a piano, string section, synthesizer, and much more. And when using the Tonewood-Amp with this application, you'll be able to hear all of these sounds coming out of the body of your guitar, accompanying your playing, with no amplifier needed. Once SampleTank is running, launch the MIDI Guitar app. MIDI Guitar is an app that converts your guitar's analog signal into digital MIDI notes. You can then internally route these MIDI notes to the SampleTank application. Once the MIDI signal is routed to SampleTank, you'll be able to add a huge variety of virtual instruments to your playing. Think of the MIDI Guitar application as your guitar translator. We first want to get the guitar signal to this application where it can then be translated to MIDI. Then it can be sent to SampleTank. Upon opening MIDI Guitar, you'll be taken to the Essentials menu. The application should detect your guitar automatically. Play a few notes to make sure it's picking up your signal. If plugged in properly, you'll see the signal coming through on the noise gate meter. The noise gate control on the main menu is a useful tool for getting the software to properly detect your playing. The higher the value of the gate, the harder you'll need to play in order to trigger MIDI notes. Another way to see if your guitar signal is going through the MIDI Guitar app is to go into the Tools menu, where you'll see an audio waveform representing your guitar's signal. Take note that there are many controls in the MIDI Guitar app's Advanced menu for setting velocity, sensitivity, and much more. Once you're comfortable with the basics of this app, adjust these controls for a smoother analog to MIDI translation and instrument feel. For the MIDI output route option, select SampleTank or Virtual MIDI Output. As long as SampleTank is running on your device, these options should pop up. With MIDI Guitar at these settings, now go to the SampleTank application. The MIDI notes will now be detected by SampleTank, and the application sounds will be heard coming back through the Tonewood-Amp and out of your guitar. You'll find that the SampleTank app is very intuitive, and exploring sounds is easy. Click this video link for an in-depth look at navigating the SampleTank application. Now let's take a listen to some of the sounds you'll hear from SampleTank. In addition to SampleTank, there are many more virtual instrument apps, amp simulators, and all kinds of guitar-related applications that are compatible with the Tonewood-Amp and iDevice adapter. Download more from the App Store and have fun experimenting.